Today, the U.S. Supreme Court hearing arguments in the case of a former high school football coach from Washington State who insisted on praying on the field after games, even after the school district told him not to. It's the case of one man versus one school district, but the ruling from the largely conservative court could reset the line between separation of church and state for the entire country. Caroline Shively reports from Washington.
This former high school coach is fighting for the right to pray on the football field after games.
It started out a prayer by myself, no students, but over the years they started joining. They asked if they could join. And over the years, it kind of grew and grew.
The school district in Bremerton, Washington said Joseph Kennedy's public prayers while on the job could make students feel pressured to pray and open the district up to lawsuits. On Monday, the Supreme Court heard oral arguments in the case.
This doesn't seem like a new problem. It just seems like a line-drawing problem.
I see what's bothering you, but I don't think you're right to perceive the case through that lens.
The justice's ruling could change the fundamentals of how the courts view the separation of church and state and how government employees can practice their faith at work.
The First Amendment means that no one should be fired from their job simply for engaging in a private act of prayer by themselves, at least at the 50-yard line after a football game.
Today, religious freedom is on the line. And it's the religious freedom of students and families, not the coach.
The case is so far-reaching, it's drawn about 6 amicus briefs and attention from Congress.
We don't want the football field being turned into a religious battlefield.
Another brief filed by Minnesota Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins and others argues if Joe Kennedy had taken a knee to protest racial injustice, there would have been no question that it was protected private speech. The court is expected to rule in the case by late June. In Washington, Caroline Shively, Fox News.